You're probably well aware of our deep love for the Bluey show. I mean, who in their right mind doesn't enjoy Bluey and her adventures, right? But have you ever thought about the possibility of other series and stories within the same Bluey universe featuring different characters from the animation? And no, we're not talking about Rusty, who was supposed to be the main character before Bluey appeared. In fact, there are strong indications that one of the most loved and simultaneously disliked characters in the series might have her very own show, Muffin. And the truth is, it's closer to happening than you might think. To find out all about what we just mentioned, stick around until the end. Muffin's unique personality. One of the things we adore about Bluey is her kind and playful personality, right? Bluey is gentle, fun-loving, always open to new friendships and learning experiences. But we know that every individual is different. Not everyone shares the same physical or personality traits. And that's where Muffin differs from Bluey, and that's absolutely great. After all, can you imagine a world where everyone speaks the same, acts the same, and looks the same? Muffin, Bluey's cousin, is the kind of character that just takes charge wherever she goes, and that makes her someone many people love, but not everyone is a fan of, because sometimes she can be quite bossy and a tad impolite. Take the ballerina scene, for example, in Season 3, Episode 24 of Bluey, titled Facey Talk, where Muffin refuses to share her phone with her sister Socks.
Dad, Muffin! Whoa, okay, there we go.
Muffin's distinct personality, so different from Bluey's, would bring about completely unexpected situations and unique lessons, different from what we're accustomed to seeing in Bluey. I'd love to see Muffin being bossy and having to learn some important lessons, wouldn't you? The complete family. To discuss the potential spin-off of Bluey featuring Muffin, we have to start at the beginning. The first time we see Muffin and her family is in Season 1, Episode 7 of Bluey, titled Barbecue. This episode introduces the family members who could be the stars of a new series. The father, Uncle Stripe, Trixie, the mother, and the two daughters, Muffin and Socks, the youngest. And this is exactly the same family composition as Bluey's family. Quite a coincidence, isn't it? Or is it? Stripe, Bandit's younger brother, enjoys teasing his brother. The mother, Trixie, shares physical traits with Muffin, the older daughter with a strong personality. Lastly, the youngest sister, Socks, who is only a year old in this episode, walks on all fours and struggles with communication. But the big question is, why would a Muffin spin-off be interesting? And what would be different from what we already know from the Bluey series? Fun character. Despite being bossy, impolite, and sometimes selfish, Muffin also has her positive side. She may be energetic, noisy, and stubborn, especially when she doesn't get her way. But despite it all, she has a good heart, understands others' difficulties, loves her family, and enjoys playing with her sister and cousins. She's an incredibly fun character, even when she has moments of craziness due to being tired, as seen in Season 1, Episode 39, The Sleepover. She even has an alter ego named Gladys when she pretends to be a grumpy old lady, as seen in Season 3, Episode 33, Granny Mobile. Sometimes Muffin seems like chaos incarnate, an unpredictable and crazy character, making her unique and hilarious. Muffin is also the second character to have a middle name, just like Bluey. In her case, her full name is Muffin Cupcake Healer. Can you believe Muffin's middle name is Cupcake? And just like Muffin's fans are hoping for a series, we're hoping you subscribe to our channel. Different ages. One significant advantage of a Muffin series would be that she and her little sister Socks are of different ages compared to Bluey and Bingo, being younger than them. When Bluey first appeared, we met her and Bingo at slightly older ages than Muffin and Socks. This is interesting because it allows for different lessons and experiences to be explored with these younger characters compared to Bluey and Bingo. For instance, Socks is introduced at just 1 year old, unable to walk or communicate effectively, resembling a real puppy on all fours. Later in the Bluey series, we see Bluey turning 2 years old and walking on 2 legs. Similarly, Muffin is initially presented at the age of 3 and later turns 4. This age difference can be used to address different topics and stages of growth in younger children. As we mentioned before, Bingo was introduced as older and with a strong bond with her sister Bluey. In other words, there are countless storytelling possibilities with this new family as the main characters. Backstory. If you're a Bluey fan, you've undoubtedly watched and been moved by the episode featuring Jean-Luc, the French dog Bluey befriends. But what many people may not have noticed is that in the final scene, when a teenage Bluey sits in the shade of the tree she and Jean-Luc planted years earlier, someone talks to her. And at that moment, it was none other than Muffin herself, revealing that the book actually belonged to her.
Bluey, that book's mine! I know it's yours, Muffin. I'm just borrowing it.
This scene may seem trivial, but it shows that Muffin is indeed a central and sometimes important character in key moments of the show. If that weren't the case, why would she have such prominence? Wouldn't you agree? This only reinforces the idea that as time goes on, Muffin becomes even more relevant and present in the episodes set in sunny Brisbane, Australia.
Daddy, stop!
Okay, Muffin, early bed for you.
People are different. Continuing along this train of thought, having a series addressing similar themes but with kids who have such different thoughts and personalities would be an incredible opportunity to teach the audience that we are all different from each other. Being different is normal, as we all learn in different ways and each person grows and develops in their own unique manner. Not every learning method that works for one child will work for another, and each child has their own timing and way of dealing with the challenges of growing up. Muffin's series would be perfect for showing how kids tackle their challenges and learn their own lessons, even when the situations are the same. Have you ever thought about how Muffin, who is so bossy and headstrong, will learn incredible lessons throughout her own adventures? I really want to see that. Hey, I'm loving imagining what this Muffin series could be like, and I'm really curious to know what stories and adventures these little pups would have. If you're enjoying this video and want to see this become a reality, leave a comment with #Muffin and join us in this excitement. Parallels. A really cool way to build affection for the potential Muffin spin-off would be the fact that the Grey Pup's family has a structure very similar to Bluey's. In the Healer family we first got to know, there's the father, Bandit, the mother, Chili, the older daughter, Bluey, and the younger daughter, Bingo. In the family of the new series, also named Healer because Stripe is Bandit's brother and they are of the same dog breed, we would have Stripe as the father, Trixie as the mother, Muffin as the older daughter, and Socks as the younger daughter. This similarity in family structure is a big plus, as it sets the stage for countless cool interactions between them. Plus, the girls will surely have their own little friends, adding a bunch of new and interesting characters to the series. I'd love to see cute little dogs, maybe even a Chihuahua. If you want to see more dog breeds too, let us know in the comments which ones you'd like to see in the Muffins new series. Receptivity. When considering the possibility of the audience not wanting to watch the new series, it could be a barrier to creating the Muffin spin-off. However, in reality, despite Bluey having a massive fan base, of which I am a part, this would actually be a positive point for the new project. After all, Muffin and her family are characters we already know well, as they appear in many episodes of Bluey. Just to give you an idea, Muffin has appeared in over 20 episodes of Bluey and is one of the most recurring characters. She's also quite popular, and as we mentioned, a lot of people, I mean a lot, really love her. Even though she can be bossy and selfish at times, this little pup already has loyal fans who are really hoping her series gets released soon. In fact, Muffin is one of my favorite characters too. For these reasons, we really hope that a Muffin series comes to fruition, as she is a character so full of personality and qualities. It would definitely be amazing to see the world of Bluey expand, even through a different character, because everything that's good should last as long as possible, and the adventures of both Healer families are so good that they could last forever. We've left 2 videos on the screen for you to choose from. Click on one and continue having fun with us. Thanks, and see you next time.